Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Football Roundup. It's your boy Jay-Z. Very quick video. A lot of important games happened over the weekend, and I do want to start it off in the Premier League. We got to see Ralf Rangnick's first game as a United manager. I wasn't expecting much. I didn't really expect them to change their style of play a whole lot. I was kind of wondering who would start, who would get game time, things like that. And so far, the starting lineup was what you would expect. Fred still in the starting lineup, McTominay as well. I was surprised that maybe some of the forwards weren't really switched around, or some of the defenders, I would say, weren't switched out. But from the get-go, United looked very good. Crystal Palace also did look decent. They had a couple of chances, a couple of good opportunities to get a goal. And it was very, very frustrating to watch. The mistakes made at the back. I saw McTominay look a little careless with the ball in the midfield. Maguire still uncomfortable playing out the back. Almost just lost the ball, giving some pass. I don't know exactly what he was thinking, but it is what it is. United did look better moving forward. It seemed like they had more of an idea of what they were looking for, whether it was basically crossing the ball in behind to Rashford or to Ronaldo. Sancho kind of didn't look that good today, but he's been on a good form, on a good run, so maybe it was just a bad day for him. Greenwood getting some game time, which I thought was great. Donny getting some game time as well. Unfortunately, things just weren't really clicking going forward and finishing off the play, but luckily Fred, probably the most controversial player on this team, because he's so good and so bad at the same time, right? But he actually scores a great goal. United get in on the right hand side, possibly looking for a cross, a low cross for a tap in, or a cross in for the header, but Greenwood picks out Fred, who's just open for a shot, and he has a go at it, and he scores a great goal. Golazo. He just places it on the far side of the post. Goalie couldn't get to it. It was late in the game, so it was really on Crystal Palace to really push forward to tie it up, but they just could not do it. And Manchester United win 1-0. Ralf Rangnick's first game, and we'll see what happens from here. We'll see if there's more changes tactically. We'll see if he changes the starting lineup. There's certain players that still don't look like they're at their best. I know Bissaka's been dropped. Not sure if it's through injury though. I would have to check on that. Of course, Maguire is still, a huge liability in the back. In the midfield, maybe Donny might get more playing time if he suits the manager. Besides that, obviously Pogba still needs to be a part of this team. Ronaldo might get a new role under Ralf Rangnick, maybe when Cavani starts getting in as well into the team, and we'll see if he switches it up in the Champions League, since he does have the advantage of knowing that they're already qualified through, and maybe if he wants to give some other players a chance, that would be their place to do it in the Champions League, since they're already through in the group stage. Now, apart from that, in the Premier League, I knew it was going to be an important game, but I did not expect the result. So it was actually West Ham going up against Chelsea, two big London teams going at it. Chelsea top of the table before the match, and it was a very entertaining match. West Ham were able to get 3. Chelsea ended up with 2. Their striker's not really doing that much. Lukaku, not sure what's going on with him. Didn't look that comfortable. Not sure if he's still not at 100%, but it looks like it should be enough time for him to have recovered. But he's not looking too good. Silva getting a goal. Mason Mount scoring a great goal. But at the end of the day, it wasn't enough. West Ham took an important victory, and this defeat actually puts Chelsea in 3rd. Liverpool winning their game, I believe, as well as Man City. Man City's top of the leaderboards now. And it's a little weird, because I think City are the team to beat now, but none of them look convincing. Man City doesn't really look that convincing as a team. Liverpool still has some issues, even though I would say they could easily be top of the table as well, and obviously they're contending for the title. And Chelsea, I think a few of their key players have dropped a little bit in form, and that might hurt them in the long run if they don't pick it up, because the Premier League is, you can't be dropping points. Every team's a a difficult opponent. So we'll see what happens to Chelsea from now on. Maybe Man City just holds on to that lead and they ride it all the way to the championship. Now, over in Spain, really quickly, I wanted to talk about Real Madrid beating Real Sociedad 2-0. Now, my boy Benzema got hurt, man. He got hurt. Muscle injury, not sure exactly what's going on, but had to be subbed off in the first half. A little bit bummed out, but Ancelotti said he might miss the Champions League game, but he should be back in to play against Atletico. But in all honesty, I think we need him for the Champions League more. Very sad to see him get hurt. I hope he recovers pretty quick and he's back on the field. But this gave an opportunity to Luka Jovic, who, as far as I'm concerned, has not really been the star player or an important player in that Real Madrid team. Especially knowing what we can do, seeing what he did in Germany. But this game, he actually played really, really well. He actually linked up with Vinicius to set up the first goal. Vinicius, of course, he's on fire right now. This is the best he's ever played, at least in Real Madrid. I'm not sure how he did in Brazil and Flamengo, like his breakout season or anything. But as far as Real Madrid goes, right now he's probably next to Benzema, the best player on that team. So Vinicius gets the first goal. Second goal comes from Jovic. It was actually a really good goal. Showed a lot of courage from Jovic as he dove in for a header from a cross that came in from Casemiro, and that puts Real Madrid pretty far ahead in terms of first place. I think they're 6 points clear. I could be wrong on that, but they're clear off second place by a couple points. And I've been saying this for a while. I do think they're gonna win the league. I think at this point it's just that Real Madrid team has too many good players, too much depth, and I don't see another team that can really catch up nor really hurt them that well. I don't think there's a team that could beat them, and I don't think there's a team that could outwin them against other teams. So, and I do think that they are a team to watch out for in the Champions League. I don't see anyone talking about them. I know the Champions League's hard, I know it's tricky, but if there's a team made out for the Champions League, it's Real Madrid. Thank you guys all for tuning in. It's been your boy Jay-Z. I'll see you guys next week on the next Football Roundup.